Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurain Nabila Shakira binti Muhammad Faizal. I represent the members of the group to express our gratitude to Dr. Siti Sawani binti Abdullah, the course instructor that provided invaluable guidance and support throughout the research and writing process of this report. Her expertise and dedication as a mentor of the corporate finance course AAT20603 significantly influenced the direction and quality of the work. Dr. Sawani's ability to simplify complex concepts and provide constructive feedback were crucial in refining ideas and improving the overall report's quality. Her passion for the subject matter inspired the students to explore opportunities in corporate finance. Dr. Sawani's dedications and support made the academic experience a rewarding one.
Crowdfunding is the use of small amount of capital from numerous individuals to finance a new business venture or to support a project. Crowdfunding make use of the easy accessibility of vast network of people through social media by allowing individuals or organizations around the world to engage with potential backers and increase entrepreneurship by expanding the pool of investors beyond the venture capitalists. Social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram offer a powerful tool for spreading the sharing of compelling content and creating engagement that can lead to increased support for crowdfunding campaign. By using social media efficiently, crowdfunding can tap into the intensive reach and engagement potential of this platform to create a sense of community that motivate investors and entrepreneurs to contribute in the project. This is some of the example of other fundraising: bank loan, angel investing, corporate sponsorship, grant and donation, and last but not least, initial public offering. Similarity and difference. On the side of similarity, crowdfunding and traditional fundraising share fundamental nature of raising funds to new business venture or support project, relying on contribution from individual or organization to achieve financial goals. They also involve strategic goal setting, storytelling, and active engagement with potential backers to create emotion connection and transparency in fund utilizations. Therefore, in difference, crowdfunding typically occur online. Online platform intention is to target a wider audience, while traditional fundraising may focusing on specific donor or institutions. Other than that, crowdfunding campaigns are more public and transparent, whereas traditional fundraising may formal process with specific criteria and requirements.
History of crowdfunding, the US a long-standing tradition of community support. The US boasts a surprisingly long history of community funding even before the internet. From the 8th century, charity ventures to artist subscription, the concept of collective financial assistance has thrived for centuries. The digital age ushered in a new era. In 1997, Marilyn, a rock band, became a crowdfunding pioneer by using online contribution to fund a US tour. This success story paved the way for Artisan 2001, the first US platform dedicated to artists in the universe. The term crowdfunding emerged in 2006 and the 2008 financial crisis further propelled its popularity. Platforms like Kickstarter and Indiegogo emerged, empowering creators, entrepreneurs, and anyone with a good idea to raise capital directly from the public. Today, crowdfunding in the US encompasses various models. Platforms like GoFundMe cater to charitable causes, while others support businesses and product development. This flexibility fosters innovation and empower a diverse range of individuals. The UK, a champion of innovation. The UK has been instrumental in shaping crowdfunding since its early roots. Maryland in 1997 campaign not only funded their tour but also demonstrated the power of online fundraising. Following this, Artisan emerged in early 2000, connecting creative individuals with financial backers. Loan-based crowdfunding gained traction in the mid-2000s with platforms like Zupa offering borrowers more options and challenging traditional banking models. The UK government actively promoted crowdfunding's potential to empower small and medium-sized enterprises, which is SME. By 2014, the UK's alternative finance sector had received $0.8 million to Financial Conduct Authority establish a robust regulatory framework to ensure smooth operation with this new financial landscape. The UK remains a global leader, constantly adapt with a focus on emerging creators like sustainability. This adaptability ensures the UK position at the forefront of crowdfunding innovation. Malaysia, a rising star in crowdfunding. Relative newcomer, Malaysia's modern crowdsourcing scenes began around 2012 with a platform like Pitch In and MyStarter. This platform empower innovative projects and businesses to raise funds directly from the public. A significant turning point came in 2015 when Malaysia became the first Asian nation to establish regulation for equity crowdfunding. This move fostered a more structured environment for businesses seeking capital and investors. The market is young, but both reward basis and equity basis crowdfunding are gaining traction. The government recognizes the crowdfunding potential and promotes its adoption through initiatives like tax reduction. Building trust and effective regulation are key challenges. However, crowdfunding holds a promising future in Malaysia, potentially becoming a significant source of alternative financing and fostering a more dynamic economy.
I will be representing the models of crowdfunding. There are 4 models of crowdfunding. First of all is donation-based crowdfunding. Donation-based crowdfunding is a method of obtaining money for a project, often used for smaller charities. This model is accessible to all, allowing people and organizations of all sizes to participate. Contribution-driven crowdsourcing helps non-profit organizations. Emotional engagement is another advantage of donation-based crowdfunding, as storytelling and relationship connections can emotionally connect contributors. However, it lacks financial rewards, making it less appealing to potential supporters. Campaign visibility may be difficult due to the widespread use of crowdfunding platforms. Finally, maintaining trust and accountability is crucial for responsible and efficient use of funds, as failure to do so could damage future fundraising attempts and destroy donor confidence. Next is reward-based crowdfunding. Reward-based crowdfunding is a model where supporters contribute money to a project or company in exchange for a non-monetary benefit. It offers advantages such as pre-market validation, allowing entrepreneurs to test and confirm their product or business idea with potential backers before launching full-scale manufacturing. Campaigners can create a network of supporters. Successful crowdfunding campaigns can attract media attention and raise brand or product recognition. However, there are drawbacks, including challenges with fulfillment, competition due to the high numbers of projects competing, and high expectations. Another models of crowdfunding is equity-based crowdfunding is an innovative investment strategy that allows startups and growth stage businesses to raise capital by exchanging a company's securities for funding from various potential investors. Equity-based crowdfunding offers advantages such as easier access to capital, engaged investors, and diversification of capital sources. However, there are drawbacks to equity-based crowdfunding, such as dilution of ownership, pressure to perform, and complexity in management. Last but not least is debt-based crowdfunding. Debt-based crowdfunding, it is primarily used by small and medium enterprise and later-stage startups. Debt-based crowdfunding offers advantages such as access to capital, building creditworthiness, and flexible terms. However, there are several disadvantages to using this model. First, repayment obligations can be a significant financial burden for borrowers, as they must return the loan with interest regardless of the business performance. Second, interest rates can be unreasonable, as lenders may impose higher rates on borrowers with lower credit scores or less credit history to offset the greater risk. Lastly, the possibility of default is a major risk connected to debt-based crowdfunding.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nasrin Shraya binti Ahmad Safunazi, and I will be presenting the legal aspect of crowdfunding. First of all, in the US, it is legal. The Jumpstart Our Business Startups Jobs Act states that Title 2 of the Jobs Act, companies may publicize their fundraising efforts under this Act. Regulation crowdfunding, Reg CF of the Title 3 of the Jobs Act, permits anyone to make minor investment in startups. Regulation A+, Title 4 of the Jobs Act, permits companies to raise up to $75 million from the general public, including investors who are not accredited. In the UK, crowdfunding is also legal. The Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) is the primary regulator of crowdfunding in the UK. The FCA regulates various forms of crowdfunding to guarantee investor protection and fair operation. These rules are intended to safeguard investors, uphold the integrity of the market, and advance equity. The Information Commissioner's Office (ICO), for example, is in charge of data protection and privacy, which is important to consider while managing investor information. Lastly, in Malaysia, crowdfunding is also legal. Only 2 forms of crowdfunding that the Securities Commission Malaysia (SC) regulates in Malaysia. Firstly, peer-to-peer finance. It must be registered with the SC to operate legally, while regular investors can contribute up to 50,000 ringgit annually across all P2P platforms. Sophisticated and angel investors are not subject to any specific investment limitations. Secondly, equity crowdfunding is only available to Malaysian incorporated private firms and limited liability partnerships, except from exempt private companies. An issuer may use equity crowdfunding to raise a maximum of $10 million.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nizana binti Muasa. I will present potential of crowdfunding. First is how crowdfunding will help individuals, especially students. Crowdfunding will assist students in raising funds for other educational aspects such as literature and fees, and it will also help students in overcoming unexpected financial issues, and they can create a network of mentor, investor, and supporter by starting a crowdfunding campaign. Crowdfunding initiatives frequently accomplish more than just generate money. They can also increase public awareness of particular causes or issues, and this really helps students in reducing their debt. They can use crowdfunding to raise money instead of taking out student loan. After that is how crowdfunding support entrepreneurship. With the help of crowdfunding, business owners can raise money from a big number of donors without frequently involving traditional banking institutions. Entrepreneurs can determine whether there is a market for their goods or service by showing their concept to possible investors. Business owners also can create a network of early adopters and supporters who are based in the project success. Crowdfunding will support entrepreneurship in reducing financial risk. Crowdfunding provides entrepreneurs with a flexible and efficient means of obtaining capital, confirming their business concept, and establish a network of early backers. Next is how crowdfunding will help Malaysia. Crowdfunding can address a range of economic and social concerns by utilizing the combined financial power and support of individuals. Crowdfunding can assist in transforming creative ideas into successful enterprise by allowing business owners to acquire money from a sizable pool of investors. It may reduce their demand on conventional banks and financial institutions. Crowdfunding can also be utilized to promote environmental and social projects. Crowdfunding has the potential to improve national development, effort, openness, accountability, and public involvement.
Conclusion and recommendation. Crowdfunding has emerged as a game changer and innovative way for organizations to access funding globally and offering a unique set of advantages such as community engagement, while it differs from traditional fundraising method in online nature and reliance on a larger number of smaller contributions. Crowdfunding has become a significant force in the financial landscape of countries like US, UK and Malaysia, while establish legal framework to ensure its responsibility in growing industry. To fully harness the potential of crowdfunding, it is essential to address challenges such as regulatory complexity while also fostering a supportive ecosystem that encourages innovative and entrepreneurship. Recommendation: enhance public awareness about crowdfunding. The initiative on doing awareness can open the mind of people around the world about the benefit of crowdfunding to both creators and potential backers. Streamlining regulatory processing. While regulations are crucial, a review process can be implemented to ensure the remain balanced, facilitating platform growth while protecting investors. Promote collaboration between stakeholders to ensure sustainable growth and positive impact on individual, business and economies.